Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of
Hello, I'm Rinya, aka Media Adaptation, and welcome back to Moderation Means for a Game. And you know one of the best parts about this webcomic? Was that how the chapters are laid out, I can do a day and a half worth of work, and then have videos for the entire month. So, I hope you enjoy the series as much as we do. Again, playlists will be up in the card. So anyway, let's get back to it. Hey, you there. I'm looking for someone. A guy, kinda fat, big teeth, always in a good mood. Who? Ah, right. I forgot your only sweet Karudi over here. I'm looking for someone. A friend. A white man? Huh. I don't know. Hatred? Is that you? Ah, girl. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. I wasn't sure what you looked like now, but I knew you'd keep your gut. Nice to see you again. But what are you doing here? If you came to start a new civil war, you're a little late. The elections were last year. Please, you know I could work my way around that if I wanted to. I came to find you. We need to talk. We? As in, you and me? No, we have to find the others too. Have you heard from Abi? No, still nothing. It's like he just vanished after the horseman retired. As for Fee, well... Fever, you're here too? So kind of you to spare me a trip. Hatred, what are you doing here? He says we need to talk. Oh, is this about the polio outbreak? I swear, I didn't know Syria was your turf. Girl only told me about it afterwards. Don't worry about it, Fee. In fact, you two won't have to worry about turfs anymore. Please, I'm hungry. Are you trying to take over again? Because we got a really good thing going here. Yeah, we're doing just fine on our own. Doing? What are you talking about? You two aren't doing anything. You're just standing around like graveyards, like you always have. I'm talking about something real here. Something that actually matters. Like your little jihad? No, my friends. Like the end of the world. Oh, wow! Don't you think you're being a little dramatic? Too dramatic? Until we find that girl's parents, I'm basically a child abductor. Not really the kind of thing I'm looking for to add to my bloody curriculum. Calm down. It's not like you picked her up off the street in a tinted van. Might as well have. No one knows she's here, and I'm not sure why I just invited her in. I just felt like I had to help her. Did you feel like you had to give her a name too? I should call the police. Someone's probably looking for her. Or better yet, you could take her down to the station. Get out of here, and don't come back until you sort this whole thing out. Take your time, you know. Wait, are you trying to get me out of the flat? What? No, I was just thinking out loud. Really? Sure sounds like you're hiding something. I thought it was weird to see you up and about so early. And what are you doing in the living room? Nothing, I was just tidying up like you asked me to. Oh, how likely. Did you break something? Please, Betty, don't go in there. Trust me, you're just not ready for... Ah, good morning. You must be Betty. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Believe me, the pleasure's all mine. So, this is the bloke you were hiding in your room yesterday. Did you two even leave the flat at all? No, I mean, yes. No, wait, it's not what you think. Lovely to finally meet you face to face. Well, so to speak. Did you enjoy the roast beef? It was exquisite. Thank you. So, tell me, how do you know Angie? Betty, for God's sake! She and I met quite recently. Would you like to hear the details? No, she won't. Alright, Betty, enough. Stop prying in my personal life. You know, I think I have the exact same jacket. Yes, I'm sure you two would really hit it off. But now's not the time. You got to return that kid, remember? Fine, I guess we're better off then. Still, it was lovely to meet you. Sorry I didn't catch your name. I didn't give it to you.
I know what it is. His name is Morris. One of his names, anyway. And he's my favorite uncle.
Uncles? That's what she said, apparently. The driver drove her around town, but eventually she had him drop her off by Castle Hill. The exact address is in the report.
Are you sure she's the one?
Think there's a pretty good chance, Ja? That same driver was later arrested outside of preschool for attempted kidnapping. Says here he kept assuring people that he was a very nice man, all while trying to put a bunch of kids in his truck.
That certainly sounds like the beast's influence. Get down to that address and make sure she doesn't escape until we arrive.
Are you nuts? I'm not going there on my own. This is the Antichrist we're talking about. Without your powers, I am just an unmagical guy with an unmagical gun.
Which will be more than enough. The child is half human, Damocles. She's just as mortal as the rest of us.
You want me to shoot her?
Is that the problem?
I don't know. I never shot a child before.
Don't think of her as a child. She's a cancer, a demonic ember that will set all creation ablaze. Do not let her deceptions blind you from the truth.
Are you sure she can't be exorcised? I mean, if she's half human, maybe there's a chance we could...
This creature is beyond redemption, Damocles. Her soul isn't just corrupt, it is corruption. It has to be terminated at all costs.
Well, why aren't you here yet then?
I told you, I'm on my way.
Why don't you just do one of your magical circle things and transport yourself?
I can't. Belsing and Matthews are still with me. Belsing refused to get on a plane for some reason, so we had to take the Channel Tunnel.
Great. So I'm on me own. What did the horseman show up?
Don't worry, I sent Husher to assist you.
The Husher? I haven't seen... Here's your skizzes! You creep! When did you get here? Mein Gott, wear a bell or something. I can't believe this. We're facing the greatest threat this world's ever known. Instead of sitting in the cavalry, she passed me with a faceless mute. What are you supposed to do exactly? Scare the kid to death? I mean, it's not that I have no faith in her, but don't you think it's weird she hasn't notified the council yet? They've been training for this for decades. I'm sure they'd do a far better job than us. If 2 heads are better than 1, then 100 probably better than 2. She said Master Ozum doesn't trust their leadership anymore. Can you believe that? Oh yeah, I can tell we're gonna have great conversations.
Why aren't you saying anything? Aren't you happy to see me?
Lily, do you know this man? Mort, do you know that kid? I don't understand. I can't read her. Her soul is shrouded. This shouldn't be possible for one so young.
Hey, could you not talk about me like I'm not here? And why are you dressed like a biker? Do you have a motorcycle? I never got to ride on a motorcycle. Why didn't you pick me up? I waited for you at the station. But you never came. Is it broken?
Is what broken?
The motorcycle.
I'm sorry, child, but I don't.
It's okay. I got a ride anyway. Poor guy was so worried. He thought he might get in trouble or something. I told him he shouldn't be scared of what people think. That made him feel a lot better. And what about you? Why didn't you come to get me?
Me? What are you talking about? We just met, remember?
No, not you. Them. My other uncles.
Holy shit. Mort, I think she can see us too. What does this mean? Is she? Yes, I'm afraid she might be. Might be what?
Stop talking like I'm not here. That's super rude. But how did she... sorry. How did you find us? My friend showed me the way.
Your friends? Who's she talking to now?
Yes, my whispering friends. They're always following me around. They could jump in and out of people sometimes, so they never really look the same, but I always know when it's them.
Jump out of what now? They possess people, you mean?
I guess you can call it that, yes. Anyway, I said I was old enough to leave the orphanage now, and that you guys would take care of me. So, here I am.
What about your father?
My father? I don't know. I never met my father.
Are you sure? Wasn't he one of your whispering friends? Okay, hold a bloody minute. Sorry to ruin this lovely reunion, but I've never not understood anything for a long time, and I'm getting a little cheesed off. You, Uncle Helmet, explain this to me. Who are you, and what is she talking about? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we no longer have time for that. If her friends knew where to find us, then her enemies will too. And that about does it for this video. If you have any other ideas like seeing made into a video, then please post it down in the comments below, and we'll add it to our next video request week.
It's now time for the part of the show where we ask you to help us appease the YouTube algorithm by dropping a like, share, or comment. It helps out much more than you'd think.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, then it's very much appreciated. And if you'd like to support this channel, then please visit our Patreon. Link will be down in the description below. Even if you can't give a lot, every little bit helps.
Oh, we also started up a Let's Play channel. So if you want to see us try out some horror games, then feel free to stop on by. Link will be in the card as well as in the description.
And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Anyway, I'm Runya.
And I'm Ada.
Remind you to take life in moderation.
Weep not, poor children, for life is this